as we get ready for game number 4. Of course, a big game in Milwaukee. The Bucks are down 2-1. They need to win this. You don't want to go down 3-1. Everybody's not the Clippers, who came back from 2-0 deficits in the first 2 rounds, right? I mean, and then we're down 0-2 in the third round. They couldn't get there and stop them from getting to the finals. But you're not as confident as I am, because I think the Bucks are going to win. I think Giannis is playing as well. I think going into this series, Telly, we didn't know about his health. We didn't know what Giannis was going to be able to do. And he's only gotten better as the series has gone on. And that's what, if I'm the Suns, I'm afraid of. And, bench players, reserves, other guys feel better and usually play better at home. You just saw Devin Booker had a terrible game right on the road. That happens. Mm-hmm. But if the Bucks are able to do this, we saw this against Brooklyn. They were down 0-2. They looked like they had no shot to win that series. Would you admit that after those first 2 games?
But let's not.
No, I'm asking.
Yeah, no,
okay.
I did not think they did. But I also did not foresee Kyrie Irving going down either.
There's no doubt about that as well. But I think they can win, and if they win, I think it changes everything, because the Suns just won 2 home games. They haven't done anything spectacular or special in the NBA Finals yet. They haven't. Winning at home is what you're supposed to do. Hold and serve. I think the Bucks hold serve tonight. Telly Hughes says Rob Parker is Meshuggah, and I'm crazy.
I totally think you're crazy. I think that, when we had Odin on Odin Polynice on during the last hour, we explained it. Like, you can't believe that Devin Booker is going to have a terrible game for the second game in a row. And I do believe that they understand that they can still beat the Bucks if Giannis has a good game. Yes, Giannis has gotten better as the series has continued. Yes, he's had 2 40-point games, in a row, which is incredible to do in the finals. But one of those he lost. And that has to let the Suns know that they can still beat the Bucks in spite of Giannis having a 40-point game. And that's why I believe, yes, the atmosphere, I'm sure in Game 3 was beyond anyone's, way of describing it. I know for a fact for the Bucks hosting a finals game in Milwaukee for the first time in 47 years. That's a lot of frustration. There's been a lot of bad basketball played by the Milwaukee Bucks over the last 47 years. So I knew for a fact that it was going to be almost impossible for the Suns to win Game 3 just because the Bucks needed to win. They could not go down 0-3, and they had the crowd and the city and that building rocking like never before. But, Game 4, the Suns know what to expect. They know what the crowd is going to be like, and I think they can get back to what they did successfully in Games 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm not feeling the Suns like that. I know everybody wants to crown them as if they've won something before. This franchise has never won anything, haven't been to the NBA Finals since 1993.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
Thank you. Because that's Telly Hughes trying to crown them. And
they
Dennis
are who
Green.
We thought they were.
They are who we thought they were. I'm telling you, they have been let off the hook with all the injuries. Their championship run is fugazi.
Oh my God!
It is fugazi. You hear me?
Man.
There's
no way.
And if they lose tonight, I picked the Suns to win because I thought Giannis was hurt. Not only is he not hurt, Telly, he's balling. He's unstoppable in the restricted area in the paint. You can't stop that man.
No doubt.
They have no answer for Giannis. Zero.
I'll tell you the answer. Put him on the free throw line.
You can't. What is he going to take 100 free throws every time he touches the ball? You won't have any players. How many fouls you think you got, Telly, this ain't the schoolyard.
I mean, last time I checked,
You gonna foul
have
guys out?
on the bench like Frank Kaminsky that has 6 fouls. And I think that there's one thing about the NBA that defenders and players have gotten away from. Like, no one uses all 6 of their fouls. No one uses all 6 of their fouls.
In the old days, you used to use them if you were a big guy.
Exactly.
Right?
Like now, if you get a second foul in the first half, the first thing people are saying is, oh, you got to be careful. You got to take him out. And then if he, just in case he picks up that third one before the half, so what? He has 3 more. Like, why is it such a, that irritates me almost as much as the 100 pitch count rule. It's like, well, he gets to 100 pitches, you got to start to watch out. It's like, what?
Did we watch, what's his name from the Yankees who threw 129 pitches?
Who was that?
The Gugay pitcher. He just,
Garrett Cole.
Garrett Cole.
Okay.
Did you see that game?
I did not see that game. He threw 120 pitches. Wow.
120. He pitched a complete game shutout. Remember, he's struggling since the Gugate stopped.
Yeah.
Right, started.
Right.
He pitched 129 pitches, complete game shutout with 12 strikeouts. Those guys can pitch those games.
Yeah.
Enough with the analytics.
Right.
And you know what? Aaron Boone came to take him out, and he said, I'm not coming out.
Right.
He said, I'm not coming out.
Yeah.
And he stood up to him, and they let him finish the game, and he pitched a complete game shutout. It was a masterpiece. Yeah. And my point is, that the analytics are ridiculous. I just think the Bucks are different with this Giannis. This is a different Giannis. We haven't seen. Everybody has said he's not a Superman. He's just he's more like a Robin. He's not that guy. That's not how he's played the last couple of games. Can you admit that?
So why do you think he has played exceptional?
He's playing his best basketball, and this guy's won 2 NBA MVPs already.
But why do you think the Bucks are going to win Game 4? Just because of Giannis?
No, I just think
that's the only person I've heard you mention. How are they going to win tonight? Why are they going to win tonight, I guess?
I think they played better at home. And there's still room for improvement, okay? I just think that the Bucks, with Giannis as the anchor, right, the main guy, it allows the other guys to just play and not feel the pressure of what maybe they were feeling before, because he wasn't. And there was a question mark about his availability, how good he was going to be, and all that stuff. I think that's been erased. I think like there's still room to grow. Would you say that Drew Holiday is going to play better? I think he can play better as the series goes on.
Yeah,
Chris Middleton, can he play better? Absolutely, he can play better.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying is, I don't think those guys, the way we saw them early, that's their regular ability or their regular performances. I think they've been underwhelming, and they can play better.
Yeah, come on. Drew Holiday is an all-star for a reason and has been an all-star in the past. He wasn't this year. But I totally agree with you that the Bucks have guys that can play better. But you have to also agree that the Suns have guys that can play better. Do you really think Devin Booker is going to go 3 for 14 from the field and 1 for 7 from 3 again? Absolutely not. Campaign, 3 for 10 from the field. So, just like those guys, you can expect a bounce-back game from them. Drew Holiday, he did have a respectable 21 points in Game 3.
No, he did, finally, but I'm saying that
he hasn't been consistent. Exactly. So, I just think that what Bucks fans and the Bucks are missing is right in front of their eyes, and that is they have more success when they can get Big Brook Lopez down on the blocks. When they can do that, they can have success. You talking about all these other guys being more comfortable, yes, but they still have to make shots. And I think that the Bucks fall in love with the 3-ball. Like, the worst thing that you could see if you're a Bucks fan is Brook Lopez hitting his first 2 3-pointers, because that means he is never going to go below the 3-point line the rest of the game. And he's the biggest dude in the arena. So I think that is the key for the Bucks. When he can go down low and dominate, the Suns don't have 2 7-footers. They only have Ayton that can defend either Giannis or Brook Lopez. But if you have both of them down there, I think it's just only smart. But I don't think Budenholzer is going to make an adjustment like that. He's going to roll with whatever he's been rolling with and see if it happens. And if Giannis get hot, and hopefully he can carry them to a Game 4 win. But I don't like the game plan. I like what the Suns are doing, and even though it was a Game 3 loss and they didn't play well, it wasn't like they looked like they didn't belong in the series.
This is the first time the Suns are playing a team with their number one player. So we'll see how this works out for them.
So Denver didn't have their number one player? They did have the reigning. He is the MVP
nice.
in Jokic.
Yeah. I'll take Murray. Okay, Murray is the difference on that team.
Oh, okay.
And we saw it last year. Did we not see it last year when they got to conference finals? We did see it.
I mean, but in the bubble, there's a lot of stars made in the bubble. So.
But this is the first time the Suns are playing, and now Giannis is playing at a high level. We'll see how they figure it, if they can figure it out and win again. But who do you got?